You kind of remember what you saw last, and so Pennington was coming on obviously very, very strongly in the championship rounds. But Julianna Peña certainly run rounds 2 and 3. So what did happen in that first round? It is in the eye of the beholder. Here's what Julianna Peña had to say after her maybe controversial, non-controversial, but it's her win. What does she have to say about what's next?
What I'd really like is for Amanda Nunes to quit ducking and come back inside this octagon and let's settle it. We're 1-1. That would be the greatest fight in mixed martial arts history in the bantamweight division that the sport has ever seen. I do not believe that she's done being retired. I want to see her back inside the octagon so that we can settle the score once and for all.
Well, congratulations on regaining your title. Julianna Peña, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so actually, kind of a fascinating double screen there, and I want to go to Chael first. So you hear the boos.
I don't know what this means, but I liked it. Running
away.
Is that running away?
I believe running away towards Amanda Nunes, which,
That's a troll job. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Please finish the question. That's a troll job. Amanda's not even in the organization. If she comes back, she'd like to start at 145. I mean, not for nothing. The division's gone. We got a lot of room between those two fighting. It's obviously Kayla. Peña knows it's Kayla.
She's just being a heel here.
Yes.
Being a heel.
She was. Sean O'Malley pulled that one on Merab. Merab was in the front row, and O'Malley calls out Ilia Topuria, and Merab even goes in the back, because the deal's not done till it's done. He's like, "You got to say my name. You've got to say my name." It was one of these things. Yeah, that was a troll job, and it was very well done. Pennington is back in the conversation, though. By the way, I believe Kayla will get the nod. Pennington's back in the conversation. There are a lot of people. I am one of them that believes Pennington won this fight. I pegged Peña. I have a personal relationship with Peña. I was rooting for Peña. She did not win this fight. Not based on what I saw. And I only say that because all of a sudden there is a little bit of a conversation, but I do think it'll settle in on Kayla.
Well, I do like Chael identifying it as a heel move for us because I wasn't sure that's what it was. I mean, Julianna Peña over the course of her career has said some things that have rubbed some people the wrong way, and I think she has meant some of them. It hasn't all been just for the sake of trolling. Anthony, what did you think of the call out and actually just the matchup itself, the fight that I think we're going to see is Kayla and Julianna?
I thought I was the only one that thought that she was just, I don't know, throwing a jab at Kayla Harrison. And that's Julianna Peña. And I can't really fault her for that. She does a great job of getting people to talk about it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In terms of the matchup, I think it's a better, more competitive fight than Pennington versus Kayla Harrison, if I'm being honest. I think that Julianna Peña's got a different skill set that I think is going to create some more problems and going to really push Kayla Harrison. I really thought that Kayla Harrison passed a tough test. She was for the first time in a very long time. She was in a really tough fight. She was kind of stuck. She'd never, in her words, been made to bleed before by anybody else in the octagon. And I thought at times she looked a little bit lost and confused, and they were able to drag her back in.
I'm not trying to upset Julianna Peña, but the biggest fight in women's MMA history in all likelihood would be Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison if they could somehow put that together.
So mad when
first things first. Well, the thing is, though, she's been sidestepping Kayla all week. When she's been doing media and she's been asked about the possibility, she immediately turns the conversation to Amanda Nunes. So the dream matchup, I think, for a lot of people is to see those former American top team teammates actually engage. But, yes, I would agree with Anthony. Julianna Peña versus Kayla Harrison has to be the fight. I just hope it happens in short order because I'm not expecting that Peña is going to try to turn this thing around quickly with love.
John, why do you think she is sidestepping that conversation to Amanda Nunes?
Well, I think monetarily it stands to reason that the trilogy fight between Amanda Nunes and Julianna Peña would be a bigger payday, and I understand given the way that last meeting went between those two in 2022, she wants to get that one back. But Kayla Harrison is going to be favored against all these women, I would think, including Amanda Nunes with respect.
And John, I misunderstood something earlier. Were you of the mind that you agreed with the judges that Peña won? You thought round one was 4?
No. So I am just imploring the fan base to go back and watch round one, in which Julianna Peña, I thought, got a lot done on the feet. I thought it was a close round, but I did give Pennington 1, 4, and 5.
Yep.
I'm going to have you interpret something else for us, Chael, and that is that Amanda Nunes did tweet tonight, and she came out here and said she went on X, Twitter, whatever you're calling it, and it was just 2 emojis. It was a lion, and it was a wink. And she did it after the Kayla fight, not the title fight. What does that mean?
And as a reminder, she is the lioness, so she's just reminding people of herself the last time that Kayla fought. And to John's point about that being the real rivalry, the only time that Amanda has spoken up has been to do with Kayla. She does not have any interest in Julianna Peña. She has never shown that. She only has an interest in Kayla. I personally believe her interest right now is just in tempting all of you. I don't know that she's back in the gym and training and really thinking about that above everything, getting back into the pool and making the weight class. But to tell you how to interpret that, the last time she actually spoke the words and said the lioness is still queen, and this time she just did it in emoji form. But yes, she is taunting Kayla.